She looks pregnant in the first and second photo, plus she is slouching. I wish she would use real people with real weight issues. Now, it's comments like these that oftentimes in the weight loss world create a very bad culture and even create a lot of body issues for women and men too, but particularly women. The unfortunate truth is she wasn't pregnant, and that's why she came to us, is she was tired of women and other people commenting that she looked 8 months pregnant even though she wasn't. She was tired of wearing baggy clothes and dark sweaters and stuff to cover it up. The great news now is that she doesn't look that way anymore. She actually feels amazing. She feels incredible physically. She's actually back to her old self. And now I don't think that this comment was left to like downplay somebody's progress or to like hurt, like intentionally harm somebody and make them feel like they weren't good. But it's important, especially in the weight loss world, to be mindful, and especially on social media, be mindful of how we speak to each other and the impact that our words can have, because it's the weight loss world is a cesspool of bad information. But if you actually listen to Christy's story, I did an interview with her. It's about 30 minutes it's on YouTube under the Metabolism Reboot, or it's on our testimonial page. She was dealing with a lot of stress. Her husband had terminal cancer, which they have done some amazing things with. She had a baby like 18 months earlier or something like that. And she's a business owner and was starting a second business. And she's trying to get her life in order, trying to get things like where she wanted to be, feel like herself. And we call this a cortisol baby, a stress baby, where literally, and depending on your genetics and height and stuff, like she's super short, so it's going to show up differently than somebody who's taller. But because of all the stress and the cortisol and the hormones and blood sugars and inflammation, even despite her being vegan for multiple years before this and having cut out pretty much all processed food, she still had this cortisol baby, like meaning fat in her belly, like all in the midsection or organs and things. And so once we started rebooting her metabolism, in 6 weeks, she lost about 20 pounds and felt amazing, right? Like that's the beauty, is it went away because we reset that stress system where her body could release the fat and no longer looks like she's pregnant. So, and of course she's slouching because the weight's pulling her down, right? You have better at posture when you're not overweight, and she's just not as confident, right? And so that's the thing. So if you want to go check out our video, go for it. It's on our YouTube page. It's also on our testimonial page. You can watch it and hear her story. It's quite amazing, actually, with the amount of stress that she was dealing with and the success that she saw afterwards. Pretty cool.